Hello and welcome to WED Application. WED Application includes 4 types of users: admin, therapist, patient, and linked accounts. We will start now with the admin functions. First of all, admin login. The admin can log in by his username and his password. Then click on the login button. The admin can post video by clicking on Post Video button, then choose the gallery, then select a video and wait to upload. The admin can approve registered therapist account by viewing the list of therapists, then choose a specific therapist and show their details, then approve them. And now we will move to the therapist functions. Only the therapist can register in our application. If the therapist is new in our application, he will go to the registration page, then fill his information as his full name, email, phone number, username, password, and then upload his certificate. After that, he can click on Register button and wait the admin to approve his account. After registration and approving their accounts, the therapist can log in by their username and their password, then click on Login button. After that, the therapist can add his patients by clicking on the list of patients, then click on Add New Patient, filling the patient information as his full name, phone number, national ID, username, and password, and email, then click on Save. The patient now is added to the patients list. To add more specific information about the patient and his condition, the therapist can go to the progress record to fill in his condition and his treatment plan. After that, he click on Save to save the patient's information. If the patient was a child or a couple, the therapist can add a linked account. The therapist will go to the linked account page, then click on Add a new linked account, then fill the linked account information and activate the account, then click Save. Linked account is added. The therapist can have a private chat with his patient by clicking on Chat Page button, then choose Chat with the patient. The therapist can type and send whatever he wants to say to the patient, and he will wait for the patient to respond. If the patient condition is not getting better, the therapist can have intervention with the patient and his linked account. The therapist can discuss the patient condition with his family. The therapist can post general tips to all of his patients as a text or a picture or a video. The therapist can upload exercises to each of his patients. It can be a text, a picture, a video, or a PDF file. Each exercise has 3 days before the deadline. We will continue now with the patient's functions. The patient can log in with his username and password that the therapist assigned to him. The patient's homepage includes the tips. He can view the tip by clicking on it and play the video. To view his exercises and upload its result, he will go to the exercises page, then he will choose a specific exercise, then he will choose the way he will upload his result. He can upload his result as a text, picture, or a video. Each exercise color refers to something. The blue color refers to a new exercise. The red color means that the exercise exceeds its deadline. Now we will go back to the therapist functions to show the evaluating process. The therapist will go to the patient exercise page, then click on a specific exercise to display its result. Then he will write his notes and add stars as a rating. The therapist can view the progress record and report by clicking on the progress record, then on the report. This graph will show the patient progress, his ups and downs. Now we will move to the linked account functions. The linked account can log in by his assigned username and password. The linked account can view the tips. Also, they can view the assigned exercises to their patients. Also, they can view the patient's response and result and their progress record and report. There are many shared functions in our application, like the voice calls and the video calls. Also, the chat and the intervention. Every patient can chat with his therapist, but the patients cannot chat with other patients. The intervention can be between the therapist, the patient, and their linked accounts. Any user can use the emergency call button to call the 911. Every user can edit his information by going to the profile page, then edit his information and click Edit. The users can log out from their profile page and click on Log Out button. We hope that you enjoy with us and thank you for watching.